Good day, I am Sir Arnold and welcome to Inquiry, Investigation and Immersion class where learning starts with a problem and ends with a certain solution. Today we're gonna talk about understanding ways to collect data. We are in the module 4 of our discussion. So before we're going through our discussion today, let's first find out what is design, population, sample, and procedure. When we say design, it is the overall plan for collecting the data in a research study. When we say population, it is a complete set of person or objects that possess some common characteristics or interesting to the researchers. Sample is a subset of the population that is chosen to represent the population. Procedure, it is the collection process of gathering and measuring information on variables of interest in a systematic way that enables one to answer stated research questions, test hypotheses, and evaluate outcomes. Research design. Research design states to the whole approach that you decide on to add the different components of the study in a coherent and logical way, thereby ensuring you will effectively address the research problem. It constitutes the blueprint for the collection, measurement, and analysis of data. Note that your research problem determines the type of design you should use. Then let's know about quantitative and qualitative research. When you say quantitative research, methods that gives emphasis to objective measurements on the statistical, mathematical, or numerical analysis of data collected through samples, questionnaires, and surveys, or by employing pre-existing statistical data using computational techniques. Quantitative research concentrates on collecting numerical data and simplifying it across groups of people or to explain a particular phenomenon. When you say qualitative research, a systematic subjective approach used to describe life experiences and give them meaning. To gain insight, explore the depth of richness and complexity inherent in the phenomenon. Quantitative research are survey research uses interviews, questionnaires, and sampling polls to get a sense of behavior with intense precision. Correlational research tests for the relationships between two variables. Casual comparative research looks to uncover a cause and effect relationship. This research is not conducted between the two groups on each other. Experimental research is guided specifically by a hypothesis. Then the other one is the qualitative research. It includes the ethnography, narrative approach, phenomenological study, then case study. When you say ethnography, you immerse yourself in the target participants' environment to understand the goal, culture, and challenges, motivations, and themes that emerge. Narrative weaves together a sequence of events, usually from just one or two individuals, to form a cohesive story. Then we have that is an appropriate qualitative method when you want to describe an event, activity, or phenomenon. Then we have case study, a way of explaining or organization, entity, company, or event which involves a deep understanding through multiple types of data sources. To come up with the chosen design, whether qualitative or quantitative research, think of which best suits in the given title or topic to explore the collective ideas of features out. So that was all about qualitative. Then we have research setting. What is research setting? So the area where the investigator conducts the study behind mnemonic ideas about the issues in their chosen field is a great realization to describe at different angles. Example, research setting. The study was conducted in Makasanding, Cagayan de Oro City, one of the respondents' houses. The house has a big room where they usually held a group gathering. It can accommodate up to 50 persons. The respondents were comfortable in sharing their experiences at this place. The time frame for the study was from November 2016 to October 2017. Then we also have the population. The population is what we call our respondents. It is a person who have been invited to participate in a particular study and have actually taken part in the study. So number 4 is sampling procedure. We have two kinds of sampling methods. We have lots of sampling methods. We have random, stratified, convenience, purposive, quota, and referral. When we say random, it is a technique which uses randomization to make sure that every element of the population gets an equal chance to be part of the selected sample. When we say stratified sampling, is a technique which divides the elements of the population into small subgroups or the strata, based on the similarity in such a way that the elements within the group are homogeneous and heterogeneous among the other subgroups formed. We also have convenience sampling. Here, the samples are selected based on the availability. Then we also have the purposive sampling. It is based on the intention on the purpose of the study. Then we have quota, the referral, and more and more. Then we have the data collection procedure. It is the process of gathering and measuring information on variables of interest in an established systematic fashion that enables one to answer stated research questions, test hypotheses, and evaluate outcomes. Methods are the use of survey tools, questionnaires, interviews, observation, instruments, and recorded data or resources. So say for example, upon the approval of the proposal by the research committee, the researchers secured a permit to conduct this study from the Dean of College of Nursing. During the visit of the date of the collection of the data from the respondents was set, and etc. Then we have the statistical techniques. So the analysis and interpretation of the gathered data was facilitating by use of the following statistical measure. Number 1, the frequency and percentage counts used to describe a tabulated data for respondents' profile. To get this, we have to take this percentage distribution and more, as you see the formula like that. So that ends our discussion all together. Once again, this is Teacher Arnel, and all together, let's acquire knowledge of investigation and emerging ourselves to positive people with positive thoughts and vibes. Thank you and goodbye.